channel. It's me, Alana. We're going to be watching some Attack on Titan today. Alright, so at the end of last episode, we see Eren basically letting Hanji know that he is in prison because he's allowing it. Not because they are apprehending him and they feel as if they got the upper hand. He's letting them know that he's there, just sitting there quietly because on his own will is what I mean. He's not doing it because of them. I do think though that Eren. Okay, so listen to me, okay? So Eren has definitely got a bad rap in this, okay? How he went to Marley, he turned up, all that kind of stuff, yeah? But when you really think about it, was it really his plan? Like, we see last episode that this whole thing was actually thought out and written out by Zeke. Eren just went along with what the plan was. And we also see that in the beginning, Eren wanted to exhaust any other option that he could. So it's not like he's trying to do this because he feels as though there are any other options. Well, this is from how I'm seeing it, at least. This is my viewpoint. I think Eren is going about this way because there's just no other way. And if there is a way, that he's probably having to go, do the rumbling, from what they call it. I mean, he might have like not a side agenda, but a side plan around it. Like maybe him or Historia or whoever may have came up with the plan, because look, now Historia is having kids. When you think about from last episode, that was 2 years ago. I think by the end of that last episode, we're like 2 years behind from current time. That means Historia already dropped her baby, okay? Just poof, the baby's out of her. Now, one or two things can be happening right now. She can be pregnant again, or she only had one and she was like, I'm done. Or if she was popping kids out left and right, depending on how long she was keeping them buns in the oven, she could probably already had 2, and then that just be it, and she might be pregnant with a 3rd one. We don't know. Because that was also a part of Zeke's plan. Like, he wanted her to pop out as many as possible. Now, their whole thing was about if who's the father of her baby. We had this one story of like this guy that, was a bully to her at first, and then he felt bad, and she ran into him and was like, you will be my baby's father. Like, we have that story, but I don't know if that is necessarily true. I mean, Historia and Eren, for sure, we could see. Even the rest of the Eldians in Paradis, I don't think they will want to subject themselves to this type of, or their others, themselves or others, into this whole breeding like livestock thing. Now, who's to say that maybe Eren and Historia didn't just say, you know what, let's not include anybody else around us, and then we'll take on that weight, okay? Me and you will do this, literally, and then we'll pop out the babies, and then we'll figure it out from there. Who's to say? Who is to say? But definitely, I can't wait to see, how they handle Zeke. Eren, okay. We also saw that Eren was talking to Hanji, right? And then he grabbed her ass, and then we saw like the Titan Sparks thing going on. And he was asking like, Hanji, do you have a plan? If you don't have a plan, shut the fuck up, basically. And it was kind of it was an intense scene, but we saw the sparks. Now, to me, I'm just so used to them visibly showing a sign of, blood being drawn, and then they turn into a Titan. But then we also seen how the little sparks kind of go off once it seems as though memories are getting passed through. So I was wondering if, not memories or like thoughts or whatever. Well, I guess memories too. So I was like, was he trying to look into her memories? Or he actually did cut himself and he was threatening her and we just didn't see that part. But yeah, I feel bad for Hanji. I know she's going through a lot herself as being the Supreme Commander. And she's having to deal with all of this with the whole, they have no idea what nations are, dealing with different nations, dealing with freaking Mikasa being a royal, and the people from the east coming over and wanting to use their resources and dig up their resources, but yet don't want to help them with trade because they want to paint the picture that everybody in Paradise is the villain, because of that's the only reason why everybody else is getting along. Like, that is just, this is too weird and crazy to me. And also, though, I feel as though I feel as though the regular nations have it all freaking wrong. It's like they're scared of the Titans on Paradise. Yes, they had like the king, you know what I'm saying, the founder Titan behind those walls. But when you literally think about it, I wouldn't be too scared of Paradise. I would be more scared of fucking Marley. Like, they had the majority of the Titans in their hands, and they were using them, but yet they all were allied together because of the Titans on Paradise. Like, what sense did that make? This me logically, because like these folks haven't gone nowhere. Like, over how many years the folks have stayed behind the walls. So to me, I wouldn't even think about Paradise anymore. But then it's like Marley, on the other hand, is like, these folks are really fucking shit up. So why am I worried about them? You know what I mean? That's just how I was thinking about it. This is just so freaking weird. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just for plot or whatever, but having all the nations not want to deal with Paradise because of how it's going to be, you know, kind of mess up the kind of like gel that they have together about, oh, Paradise is bad. Unless I misunderstood what they were saying, or I mistook what she said, then I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But we have Mikasa being a royal blood to the eastern country, and then we have Eren being put in jail. We have Zeke in the forest with Levi in them, and he's just sitting all nice and pretty. We have the guys actually mad at Eren. I honestly didn't think that Eren was like laughing. Like, when Connie had said that, I was like, he wasn't. To me, that wasn't a laugh. That was more of a disbelief cry. But to me, to each its own. I don't know. People thinking. I mean, it sounded weird, but I mean, this anime cries and laughs, they all freaking sound weird to a certain extent. So, but yeah, let me stop talking and then let's just go ahead and get into some Attack on Titan. Lego. No, they plotting. Don't. Stupid. Ooh. What I tell you? Well, this is an idiot. I'm gonna let her ass be in pain then. Why would you do that by yourself, number one? Where's everybody else around? They just left him with those two kids? They're gone. Why does get annoyed? Like, why? Why would you go in there? I'm a little girl, you just go sit there in pain until somebody else come. Bruh, she shot Sasha! I would not treat her like no regular child. Girl, use the gear to get on the freaking blimp, then came in and started blasting. No, you getting treated like everybody else, homie. She don't want to take it off. She don't. Oh, okay. Ooh. Okay, she is loopy in the head. Thank you, Falco. Gabi, don't kill her. I don't want Gabi to kill her. I don't know. I just think of Gabi as a. Oh, I don't know. Is that Sasha's family? What the chances of that? Mm-mm. I wouldn't let them stay. Well, I wouldn't let her stay. It's so crazy for you to be a good soldier. You can't muster up this without looking all weird and stuff. Flying boat. Oh, okay. Oh. Mm. 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 Wow. Flock. Mm. Now he got people over here whispering. She gonna say no. She gonna ooh. She gonna put them in jail. Wow. It's gotta be stressful. I feel bad. That's a lot of to deal with. Because I saved her? Oh wow. Full circle, huh? She looks up to her. Lay low, Louise. She said, I'm a soldier till death, honey. All right, Paradise Island Devils, an insult referring to King Fritz and Eldians who fled to Paradise Island. In Titan studies, the Paradise Island threat theory claims the Eldians who fled there still bear a grudge from the Great Titan War and despise the rest of the world. With the threat of Eren Yeager now apparent, an insult holds truer than ever. All right, this one I don't understand though. Like before, Willie got eaten, he actually told them the actual truth, or at least his truth. So why is Gabi still considering them to be island devils when Willie out of his own mouth said they just went there and didn't want to fight? You know what I mean? This girl is Lolo. Like, ugh. They building up, ain't it? Lock Forster. She's like, why are you talking to me? Like, maybe this will do some good for her. Gabi. You deserve it. And the horse is laughing. Man, Falco, tell her to go about her business. Oh, my, your little sister. Woo, ain't this some... Woo. I'll be like, shut up, Mia. Please don't kill her! Don't kill her! Her true colors? What? Why did she save her? I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna be mad because this is a good thing. Let Gabi experience exactly how aliens can be. That's when Sasha came in, so that's the same little girl. Exactly. Facts. That has nothing to do with them. Ooh, talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her ass. Oh, you gotta love her. You gotta love her. Freaking Sasha! And you killed her, Gabi. I saw. And she, when she had the opportunity to freaking shoot Gabi, she didn't. Bro, my feelings are freaking hurting so bad. Just how crazy it goes into full circle and how they just happen to freaking stumble across Sasha's family is just, oh my gosh. My feelings are hurt. So now they know they have him. Dang, you smart, Maggot. Well, they're gonna know it's from the Hizuru people? Look at their face. 6 months? Oh, that's facts. Really, Reiner? Really? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know that Reiner's gonna want Gabby back because that is family. Makes sense, right? But I don't know if once he gets there, who's to say that he might want to be driven to keeping the peace as well, or finding a way for both folks to get along. Or maybe he wants to hurry up and get there to stop the whole alliance, in 6 months, like everybody coming together and then going against Paradis. Maybe he wants to stop war, period, and then find a way to alleviate all that before it gets that big. I still think it's freaking crazy how everything just goes full circle. I'm mad how Gabi was actually able to get out of the jail cell. Like, they only left one dude in the jail cell. Like, usually you want to have a partner there just in case something were to happen. One has to use a toilet or whatever. You have one kind of like on standby. And if that's the case, well, they only had one person or those two kids in the whole prison. Like, that doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Like, it's freaking weird. And if they did, I mean, that's fine. But still, you at least leave two people. Unless you just think, oh, they're kids, nothing's gonna happen. They just got too comfortable. But in my head, it's like, no, they're not just two kids. Like, this one kid used freaking gear to get on a blimp. Used the gear to get on the blimp. And then came in, rolled, and shot. Not once, but twice. John was about to die had not Falco saved his life. But then how they get out of there and then meet old girl, and she takes him back to Sasha's freaking family, who is nice and is taking in orphans and stuff. And then even still, Gabi still run on the your devils and all your family did centuries ago, and yada 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 yada. And it's like, she's preaching what she's known on Marley, but these folks like, we don't know none of that stuff. Like, what are you talking about? We're just living here. My mama didn't do none of that stuff you just said my mama didn't do, so why did she have to die? And then Gabi at a point couldn't even say nothing. Like, what? And then the fact of it all is like, the girl is talking about she wants to be like, you know, her One-chan. And guess who her One-chan is? Sasha. And you killed her. Like, I just felt all types of weird. And the fact that how quick Gabi was just about to just run that freaking hayride thing, and like try to stab her. If Falco didn't stand in the way of that too, she would have just took her out. Gabi just over here just with a switch ready to just murder folks. Like, no. Who in their right mind will do that with everybody else around? You're just asking to die. Like, this girl is off the freaking hinges. And I'm very understanding of people's, like, at least I try to be, of their mindsets when it comes to characters and why they act the way they do. But it does get to a point to where when you have things or people right in your face telling you, like, this is what happened. My mom didn't do that centuries ago. What are you talking about? And you're still wanting to call them devils or enemy. Hell, like, what are you doing, young woman? Like, is there not one sympathetic bone in your body? And yes, we went over there. Well, they went over there and fucked up Marley. Okay, we understand they took out two of your friends, which was terrible. Trust me, a lot of the Eldians on Paradis did not even want that to happen or to occur. It's just that Zeke and then Aaron and them thought that it would have been the best cause of action. But if y'all didn't bring y'all raggedy asses over to Marley and destroyed everybody's life like that, then they wouldn't have had this problem in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, she wants them to freaking atone for their sins, but why not you then turn the whole focus around and be like, damn, maybe we should apologize for the sins that we did coming over here to them. You know what I mean? Like, they've been over here quiet all these years. Did they ever think of that? Nobody from Paradise has ever did anything for over the whole long period of time where the founding titan had secluded himself within the walls. Nothing from Paradise. But then y'all hated them so freaking much, but they weren't doing shit? Like, that's how you know you're obsessed. You're just obsessed. You're mad at the life that you're living because of Marley, that you're going over here, then get mad at somebody over there who ain't doing shit to you. Like, they're just by themselves. They haven't sent not one titan over to your way all those years. They secluded themselves. And I know they have that, the whole thing, like, they're so mad and stuff like that. And, you know, founding titan and da-da-da-da, and they're angry or whatever. And they got mad at how the Great War or whatever happened, the Great Titan War happened. And they're just over there pouting or some shit and just plotting. Bruh, it's been years and their asses didn't do shit. Like, kings, people got lifespan, you know. How many people died? How many royal family members died because of all that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they didn't do it then, why would you think they're gonna do it now? I don't know, man. This how the thought process is just like, these folks in Marley are totally brainwashed, and it's like they're brainwashed to their core. And just seeing Gabi so young and then so like warped as bad as she is freaking scary. And I can't wait for what's to come though, because it seems as if Reiner and them are going to just take the jump and then go try to go get Gabi and Falco. But we shall see, because the thing is, even when they get there, I have a feeling that Falco and Gabi are going to have different viewpoints, but Falco is really going to plead a different tune than what Gabi's probably going to. And if so, Gabi is going to acknowledge what Falco said, but then she's going to say that maybe it's just a by case instance. I don't know. I'm calling it. This girl's just Lulu. I don't think she's ever going to stop with her vengeance and wanting to kill everybody that's not a good Eldian or whatever like that. But we shall see. This, I'm going to end my thoughts here, and I'm probably going to rewatch this and see how this goes. Poor Hanji, man. She has to deal with all this on her shoulders. Dealing with Eren. We got the people who snitched on them to want to release Eren. It's just whatever. Thank you guys for watching this reaction with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.